Hello, it's me, Shawn. And today I have been working on my #WexAtHome challenge. Last week, Amy set the challenge to photograph using miniatures within the household and trying to create a scene of some kind. And so in response to that, I got the old Lego set out. I also got some ground coffee that I found had gone out of date, and I basically used that to set the scene and create like a little terrain, a little biome for myself.
It's very muddy, so they are very submerged.
Now, the challenges with shooting miniatures I found was that I was trying to use just a standard lens on a full frame camera to start with, but then I found that due to minimum focus distances and everything on standard lenses and Lego pieces and miniatures in general just being quite, well, miniature, I found that I couldn't get close enough to the action for it to look composed in a way that felt natural, to be composed in a way whereby I would compose it that way if I was to, say, be shooting a human being. So I had to default back to using an old camera of mine that I mainly use for my holiday shooting, my Canon EOS M. And on it, I have a little prime lens that I just bought off the market a while time ago. And I have these extension tubes that I could then attach to the back of it. And what those extension tubes basically do is that if you imagine a magnifying glass, just a generic magnifying glass, when you place it directly on top of a sheet of paper with some writing, you'd notice that the magnification has not magnified to its fullest. But as you bring the magnifying glass away gradually from that sheet of paper, you see that the picture on that paper then would expand and become larger. Well, that's the same principle with using extension tubes on the back of a lens. Because when you are fitting it onto a sensor, it has a set distance, but those extension tubes extend it further away from the sensor. So what the sensor is receiving is an expanded view of what that lens is pulling in. Macro lenses are always available as well, but sadly I do not own any. So this was the most effective means of getting my miniature photography to look realistic as possible. Because it's macro as well, like the background's going to be a lot more out of focus, so I'm trying to cater to that as well.
I'm really going to have to up the ISO on this one, so it's probably going to be a bit noisy.
Okay, so we've just done our first setup. Lego Man found the treasure, very happy for him. So this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the display of my MacBook Pro to project like a horizon of some kind, like a sunset that my characters are going to be displayed in front of. And we're just going to see how that plays out. So for this one, I've got a few characters here. I've got Batman. So we'll try this one. Go full frame. Zoom in on that. My aperture's gone way, way up right there. Which is not what we want. If I just move this around, now we changed our background, I can use this lamp to simulate the sunlight that would be coming from this picture, just so it kind of blooms off the top of their heads. That's the kind of thing I'm going for. Here's another setup I've quickly just thrown together. We've got Yoda on a Dagobah in the galaxy far, far away. And basically I just took loads of plant parts, arranged them around him. I put some fairy lights through the trees because I hadn't used those yet, and I thought that'd be quite a nice feature to have for this section. I've got my nan lights ready to go because basically what I want to do is to recapture that moment where in The Empire Strikes Back, Yoda's looking up to the sky as Luke Skywalker is flying away to face Darth Vader for the first time. So let's get these on. See how that turned out. It's decent. I think we could do better if I elevate the scene with a table. I'm going to bring a coffee table over. That'll do it. Good. Yes, okay. Good thing about LED lighting is that you can be very, very flexible, especially when it's battery powered like this, to just kind of grab it and move it when you need to. No, terrible. I'm gonna balance it on this tree here. And I mean, I really enjoyed shooting with miniatures actually. You can be as creative or as not creative as you like. And there are so many things you could use. You could use flour as snow, as I did, like grounded coffee. You can use that to create like a soil surface. But even just using like food, for example, like there are some outstanding food photographers out there who basically position food to look like full landscapes. I mean, we've actually got a video online from this guy called Carl Warner who specializes in this exact thing. I recommend you go check that out so you can see his work. But yeah, just to wrap this up, macro lenses, very useful, especially when photographing or videoing very small objects or just wanted to get very close to things in general. So there is a link in the description to our store page where you can see our full range of macro lenses. Also, extension tubes. There's a variety of different types of extension tubes, all for different cameras and lenses that we also have on our store page. So a link to those in the description as well. And also, if you would like us to make a video in the future all about extension tubes, then do leave a comment down below just to let us know if that's something that you would be interested in, so that you can kind of see firsthand what you can get out of them and what kind of lenses and cameras they are compatible with. Do let us know down below if that is something that takes your interest. And as always, everybody, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, then please do so and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the content that we have that's coming out. There will be another hashtag Wex at Home challenge cropping up in the near future, so keep an eye out for that. It might be worth ring-a-ding-dinging that notification bell so you don't miss out on it. And I hope this video was an entertaining one at the very least to you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.